How do you see the issue that is being discussed by certain countries regarding Swiss secrecy banking laws? We're hearing things being uttered in Germany and France. Is there a concept of what's going on from the Swiss side?
We believe first that there's not only one system or solution to rule the financial system. Second, we are convinced that our rules are even stronger than those of most of our criticizing partners. If you look at money laundering and how to behave with criminal money, I think that there's no system all over the world which can do more than what we are doing. For example, what taxation is concerned, we have been prepared to negotiate with the European Union an agreement on the taxation of savings. That means we are prepared to withhold tax on foreign money, which is in Swiss banks, on their incomes, interest incomes, and to refund them to our partner countries.
Talking about competition, now when you see governments coming and playing a role and buying or supporting certain institutions, does that not shift the role of competition completely? I mean, people who have been doing the right thing and surviving and growing are seeing people being bailed out by governments, which truly creates a whole different understanding of free market.
I think this is a big problem because competition not only means that you are allowed to take the market share of your competitors, but finally your goal can be to eliminate them from the market. It's even a decision by the Swiss Supreme Court who said competition means that in the end you are eliminating your competitor, of course, in respecting the laws of the market. So the situation we have now is that some financial institutions in the past years have tried to work very safely, taking lower risks, having lower incomes or profitability, and being, of course, more expensive on the market than those who try to get 20% and more of profits. Now that they failed, I think those who were playing correctly will ask the question, what is competition for? If the state buys out
of course,
those who have been missing the competition. So there will be a big difficulty to say what is systemic, where the state has to save the system as such, and where it's competition that decides.
And who makes that decision?
That's the big difficulty, you see. So the best way probably is for the state to do the regulation. That means to set the laws, but then let them play and be the referee who can say what's right and what's not.
Let me shift just for a second here. The G20 met, and quite frankly, in terms of the business world, there has been no result that gave optimism. And they are planning to meet again. What do you see the role of the G20?
I must say that this meeting for me was twofold. On the one hand, it was positive insofar the agenda they have now established, and I hope they will fulfill it in springtime, was a positive element. But on the other hand, I was also on deception because I didn't feel a real will of the 20 to cooperate. The message was, we came together, we want to find solution, but every country is doing its contribution on behalf of its own rules and so on. So I'm missing a real will, and we have similar issues in other fields where we have a global problem, and global problems can only be solved by global solutions. A single country cannot bring a solution. If you take the climate change issue, Kyoto, it's not possible to get to a result if not all the countries are committed, put the same standards and try to achieve them. It's the same for our monetary system.